Hello everybody and welcome to the 2024 Ultimate Beginner's Guide. This is an ultimate guide to everything ERLC related, whether it's a robbery or a team. Okay, so this is the first part of ERLC and it is called Civilian Spawn. When you spawn here, you will spawn here. When you spawn here, you will spawn here. That is a fact right there. So there are all these call spawners like right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. However, before we teach you about those things, just go onto the map real quick, show toggles, and go ahead, if you are new, go ahead and click. As you can see, we got landmarks, buildings, street names, building numbers, bus stops, postal codes, jobs, bus stops, ATMs, street names. So if you're new and if you're going to be on a robber, select buildings and ATMs. If you're going to roleplay, select buildings and jobs. If you're going to do postal codes and building numbers, those are a lot more advanced than with street names. So just go ahead and turn on buildings and landmarks if you're just for this tutorial. That's what we're going to be showing you. So as you can see, all these landmarks are fire department, vehicle modding place in River City, the parking garage, the hospital, the city park, the civilian spawn, the River City gas station, the gun store, the tool store, the hospital, housing suburb, farm, trailer park, farm gas, police department, county jail, Department of Transportation, industrial park, High Rock Park in Springfield with Springfield Gas and Springfield Parking Garage. Also the Sheriff's Office and the barn is all that is marked. However, he be drifting on that lawnmower like that. Oh yeah, I'm taking some photos of that. Anyways, let's get back to the actual guide. So, once you're new, do not bother buying any cars. Just go ahead and spawn this car. It is free. So, then once you spawn it, just like a little basic map tour. I did make a map tour pretty recently, which I will link in the description. So, if you want to be a criminal, you're going to be on the Civ team. Because it is the best way to make money, so it's going to be the first thing that I'm going to teach you. So, step one, you want to turn off of civilian spawn past the Liberty Cafe and towards where this gas station here was. And then this right here is the River City Bank. You're going to want to turn towards it. And over here we have the fire department. You're going to want to turn the block before the fire department, going down here, and then you should see some stuff like this with some signs. And then right here is the gun store, also marked on your map. And this is the first stop if you are going to be a criminal. When you're a criminal, you don't start out with 577,000, and that's pretty obvious because basically you will have 50,000 to buy a gun. So if you're new, go ahead. Also, this Game Pass exclusive, I believe this is a Game Pass exclusive, and I believe this is a Game Pass exclusive. Maybe some other ones, I am not sure. So if you are new, I would suggest either the Tech 9 or a Colt Magnum 1911. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this one because it is the cheapest. There is a gun store in the back if you want to test guns, and yeah. See, gun range.
Oh, we said there's a gun store in the back.
But there's a gun store in the back of the gun store. That's common sense. Alright, and then you want to go back onto this road, and then keep going, just straight, and then you'll see a destination that is marked on your map under this little hammer thing. So that is the tool store. That is where you get all the tools for your robberies, and they're pretty cheap, so really good. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and collect a Mafia by clicking the little suit up in the top corner. Start Mafia, enter a name just for the vidi, and then that will allow you to rob the bank. So here's the drone. It is for roleplay. No need to buy this either. These are limited, so I buy them. So these 3 items are completely useless. Well, you need the lockpick, the RFID disruptor, the glass cutter, and that's all you're going to be needing. So essentially, RFID disruptor, ATM robberies, lockpick, house robberies, and glass cutter, jewelry store robberies. Gun for 1, shooting the ops, as they say, and 2, robbing the bank. Anyways, let's move on to those. Okay, so the first part, go to the tool store parking lot, and then you're gonna go ahead and want to turn on your indicator if you want to, but for me, I don't really need it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swerve through the road towards the housing suburb. And so keep going straight. It's kind of reckless driving, so a cop could pull you over for it. However, just go to this house towards the back, located right here on your map. And then you want to pull out your lockpick. Then you want to press E, easy mode if you're new, and then bang. So what you do, you click while these pillars are on the yellow line, and different speeds vary, and as you see, the pillars get smaller each and every time. So that time I just succeeded it. And now you have two things that could come. One is money just sitting on the ground, because money, people obviously keep multiple thousands of dollars in every room of their house, just in cash. It's very realistic. However, once you get all of those, second priority, in my opinion, more realistic than just money scattered everywhere, is a safe, which you can then, it's another robbery for you to get 5,000. Anyways, let's roll out to the next location. So this one is the ATM. You want to keep driving through behind these houses. You can either go either side of the street, and then you're back on the road. However, you can really just take anyway. We are going to the county gas over here across the bridge. Make sure it's this bridge, because if you miss the bridge, then you're gonna have to go all the way around. And then go ahead, gas and go. Secret collaboration with Game and Go, as you guys know. So wait, don't rob the registers. I gotta. No. So you gotta go touch the bottom. Click to insert RFID disruptor, and then go ahead, easy mode for all the new players. Go ahead, click easy. It goes pretty slow. So what you're trying to do, you see this? You want to click while the blue bar or the colored bar is on it. So then, with each number, you click. With easy mode, however, it goes so slow where if it just skips over, it won't be back in time. So yeah. And then you want to go 35C. Go ahead and click this. This is one of the better robberies. And also, I forgot a robbery, the safe robbery. It's fairly new still. But those locations, very, yes. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up with, and I missed it. So now that I've missed it, I might not even be able to finish this, actually. We will see, I guess. We will see. Yeah, so I got lucky this time, and I did manage to finish it. So I got 1,500 cash normally, and then while you're also here, do go ahead and rob these cash registers. You can shoot them, and then just go ahead and steal the money. Yeah, you can have that one right there. It's because I'm so nice. And then go back in your car. You do need gas in this game. As you can see, here's your gas tank. So then go ahead, purchase some gas. So you guys won't have this instant refuel, so you'll actually have to hold it, but I'm pressing instant refuel. I'm too lazy for that. Anyways, let's go on to the next location. Okay, so these two last robberies are all just in one location. So the first one is right here next to the hospital and near the tool store. As you can see, jewelry store right here. So this is what you need your glass cutter for. You're gonna do some movie stuff. You're going to cut case. You're gonna go easy mode if you're new, and then just move your mouse or your finger if you're on mobile, and just go ahead and keep it in that green circle. It does give you a little wiggle room if you get out of it. However, the majority try to stay in it. And then you get, so I got $951. Also, in this game, you have to stay alive for 4 minutes for other robberies, 10 minutes for bank robberies, just to get it. Then we are going to show you the bank. So from the bank, it is not marked. However, it is between this gas station right here, the fire department, and it was near downtown Springfield. We went past it on our way to the gun store. So if you're just on this fire department road, it is right here. It's River City, Bank of River City. This one, super simple to rob. Okay, so the best strategy is actually to park right there, or to park in front, because the cops will light your car on fire, and then you want to shoot that window from the side. This is actually normally not how I rob it. However, it does get you the most thorough breaching. So 0681, as we can see, is the code. So 0681. It also could be in that little office room in the back. Then we are going to run back here. We're going to hold E to plant explosives, and then either go in this corner right here or right here. If you're near it, too near, then you're going to explode, and if you're too far, you're not going to get there in time. So then you want to rush to the center table, and you want to get, if you're a beginner, get 3. If you feel amazing at the game, like me, get 4. And if you're feeling risky, get 5. However, if there's a cop outside and you get 5, you're dead, because you're going to be one tap from the tear gas. So once you get this, go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and go for 4. However, for new players, I would suggest 3 because that's my health after the vault. And if you hit one of the lasers, then you lose more health. Also, you want to look towards stamina for this robbery. As you can see, I am almost out. And now we are out of here. So normally the police will be somewhere at like here, and then they'll start to chase you, and then and then they'll start shooting. They will aim for tires. Tires can be popped in this game. However, I have a series about hiding spots, which I'll put the newest part in the description. Those ones, I believe, are some of the best hiding spots. And I have a video of how to escape the cops. Also, all in the description. All those tutorials and everything else that can help you will be in the description. Anyways, that's the guide to all the robberies. Now we are going to move on to our first team, the fire department. Okay, so this is the fire department. There is one location here in River City and one way out in Springfield. So the one in Springfield can mostly do anything. However, I would suggest the River City. Yes, as like I said, fire, as him says. So you will start off with this default fire engine, and eventually you can get all of these cars, like myself, because I have them all, because I'm that good. And then, so the items you will be needing for this team, in like whatever loadout you want, you're gonna need a simple fire hose, a ladder, a medic bag, and an MDT. So just these, this is my loadout. So yeah, fire hose, a ladder in case you need to go higher for a building fire or something like that, and then a medic bag to revive/heal players. So then you want to just wait for these calls. See, this is a fall. You need an ambulance for this. This is an automatic fire alarm near the fire department. Did someone pull the fire alarm? Someone pulled the fire alarm. Okay, so then you want to go to your NPC, submit, and then choose one of these calls. So I'm going to choose near the fire department, and then I'm going to go join. And then as you can see, the gun store has a massive fire, and sometimes your teammates are helpful like this. So for this situation, I would go ahead, extend the ladder up, and then just spray all of this stuff out. Boom, 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 just boom. Spray that stuff, and then go ahead over here, spray all this stuff. Bro, stop spraying me with the hose. And then, so it does appear that there might be some fire on the roof. That we need, we're actually lucky for this fire that the building's not taller, and then, because then we would need a ladder truck, which is not free. So yeah, we just actually cleared the fire, and I think there's a slight XP boost because I just got 49.5 XP. So yeah, also to get your ladder back, just go ahead, take down ladder. And that's basically this team. If you do want an ambulance, then you get access to all these falls and all that other stuff. And then you will need a monitor for those. However, the game mostly guides you in how to do those. So I will not be explaining those because I want to keep this video fairly short. Even though currently at the time of recording, the video is already at 10 minutes. And then plus this. So probably like 14 minutes in or something. Anyways, let's move on to the police/sheriff guide. Okay, so sadly on the police team, you do not actually defaultly start with a bunch of stuff. So you only start with one gun, which is the Shield 9, and it's not a very great gun, and it doesn't carry much ammo, as you guys can see in the bottom left, or bottom right. And then a riot shield, which reduces 30% of gun damage. So it does slow you down quite heavily, though. You can still go this much versus the normal speed of this much if you're sprinting, at least. And then you got handcuffs to obviously make the arrests, and then an MDT. So for this one, you will start off with a car. I believe you will have to start off with a car. And then, so just like, just recently. Okay. You want to go ahead, and it is the, if I can ever find it, it should be this, the Cadet 2003, just this basic thing. It's the same car that's on the Civ team, however, just sort of a bit different. And also, basically, when you're on the police team, a little tip for you guys: cuff rush. Okay, cuff rush. It's annoying for the players who actually get cuff rushed. However, if you are the cuff rusher, it's actually very helpful to get XP fast. As you can see, I have 10,000, and the XP will unlock the taser, one of the best guns, and more cars eventually along the line. So I would heavily suggest grinding out XP on the police team. It is also the most used team. Fire coming in second, and the next team being the dot team coming in last. But we're still doing the tutorial for that. So let's move on to the dot team. Okay, so this team actually gives you a good amount of stuff. So go ahead and get a gas canister. Go ahead and get a change tire thingy right here. Go ahead and get a, I don't think you need this, but you know, you might need a jackhammer, I believe. And that is all that you're gonna need. But eventually, oh, and oral exorbitant and a heavy chainsaw. So chainsaw is to clear trees, change tires, change a tire. Pretty obvious. Okay, cool. So just arrange your loadout, organize it. And oral ambassador, you guys don't, actually no, you do instant, so this is to clean up oil spills. This is to fix road damage and a bunch of these things. You can actually read like a little description. So I own every car, however, you're only going to start with this one, sadly. However, eventually you're going to want to get this tow truck right here. It's the best in the game. The newest one is the bucket truck. However, you're not going to be able to go that fast. And the warning lights, do not run red lights while you have these. It's not like the police or fire lights, and it will not prevent those. So just go ahead. I suggest don't run too many red lights for you to get wanted, because then you'll get kicked off the team. And just go respond to all these cars. Like broken street lamp, you need the bucket truck for it. So those ones don't respond to, because you need to go up and fix the street lamp. Also, broken like light. Broken street lights, you can actually respond to those because you can fix them on the ground. You can respond to any calls besides the broken street lamps because you need a bucket truck for those. Anyways, I want to keep this video fairly short, so that is the video. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, and join my Discord server. However, this was the 2024 Beginner's Guide. Goodbye.